Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Blend Extra. Today is Friday, August 2nd, and I'm DJ Baker. Got a lot to talk about here on today's show. We have Landscape Connection and Legend Sports Bar and Grill here, and how a blood test can find early signs of dementia. But first, let's take a look at some weather, my absolute favorite. When it comes to today, can't rule out a stray shower here in the afternoon. Again, emphasis on the term stray. I think most of us should be on the dry side. Plentiful amounts of sunshine here as clouds are quickly starting to diminish across the state line. Saturday is going to be a hot, humid day here for us, ever so slightly above normal at a high of 89 degrees. Heat index values could reach the middle 90s, as dew points are going to be in the lower 70s. As we get into Sunday, could see some overnight rain, but partly cloudy otherwise, a high of 88. As we progress though into Monday, a low pressure system is set to make its trek once again throughout the Midwest, but granted, still a lot of question marks on its exact location and timing, so have a 30% chance for some afternoon shower and thunderstorm opportunities, getting up to a high of 85 degrees. As that low pressure system, a cold front's going to make its way through on overnight, meaning that Tuesday, only going to get up to a high of 74 degrees. Could see some morning rain showers before in the afternoon, looking very nice, partly cloudy skies, and that great weather continues on as we head into Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the middle 70s with progressively more and more cloud cover. We'll take a live look outside as our primetime audio video East State Street cam. We're starting to see a little bit of sunshine peek on through as those clouds are quickly starting to dissipate here. And it has been a season of extremes for our Midwestern farmers, from severe storms, flooding, even some high heat and droughts. The erratic weather is keeping farmers on their toes, watching out for their crops. The state line isn't currently under any drought conditions due to the high amount of rain we've seen, but we've gotten it in bunches. When it rains, it absolutely pours, and farmers have faced some heavy downpours leading to some crop damage. Some signs of suffering crops are yellow, pale, or even some dead spots in their fields. Some crops have grown tall enough to not see if they were impacted. This rain may even result in an early harvest. The county fair in Minnesota looks a little bit different this year. As for the animals, as bird flu spreads across the state, county fairs and state fairs are requiring extra screening in an effort to keep everyone healthy. The Minnesota State Fair is requiring every cow to receive a negative test for bird flu after the disease spread to the livestock for the first time this summer. The board president, Ted Prom, says they want to stress there is no known risk to humans, but it can be a very good teaching moment for us all. The only concern is which cow will take home the first place ribbon. According to the CDC, more than 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. A new study shows a combined blood test for cognitive decline that can help with early detection. CNN reporter Mandy Gaither has more about this test and how it works.
It's the most common type of dementia, and cases of Alzheimer's disease are expected to continue rising in the U.S., but there's another tool that is providing hope for early diagnosis.
There have been so many exciting developments when it comes to the world of Alzheimer's, and this is another one.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta says the two-part blood test can measure how much amyloid you likely have in your brain. That's a protein that clumps together and later becomes plaque in patients with Alzheimer's disease.
It's not an Alzheimer's test per se, saying either you have it or you don't, but it's another tool that doctors are likely to start using as part of a more complete evaluation.
A new study found this combined blood test has a 90% accuracy rate in determining whether memory loss is due to Alzheimer's. In comparison, neurologists and other memory specialists correctly diagnose the disease in 73% of cases, and primary care doctors had even less success with a 61% accuracy rate.
There's also these new medications out there. With these new blood tests, you might be able to follow along how well those medications are working. Take the medication, did the amyloid score start to improve as a result of that? You can do that in conjunction with actually looking at someone's real life functioning.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Cool, crisp autumn air and football are drawing closer and closer as fall is just right around the corner. If you want some tips about how to decorate your house to match the upcoming fall season, well, you're in luck as we have Michelle Cox from Landscape Connection. That's coming up right after the break.
Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. select, and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR.
Unpredictable weather on the horizon? Stay ahead of the storms with the WIFR First Alert weather app. Get personalized notifications, a detailed 10-day forecast, watch video updates from your most trusted weather team, and up-to-the-minute information with live radar. It's not just an app. It's your weather guardian to help you plan your day. Don't guess the weather. Anticipate it. Download the WIFR First Alert weather app for free now and take control of your day. Mike Garrigan. Accurate. Dependable. Honest. Anna Marie Schutt. Credible. Genuine. Urgent. Together they bring a strong voice and a fresh perspective to the state line and lead a team that shares stories that matter to you. Mike Garrigan and Anna Marie Schutt. People you can count on. Only on WIFR. It's accessed stories where you live. Now. Your live videos and newscasts. Now. Your portal to sending us pics and videos. Now. Your connection to sports in the state line. Now. Your way to keep up with us. Now. And your breaking news alerts. Now. No matter where you are, stay updated. Now. With the WIFR News app. Download it for free today.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Morning Blend Extra. We are joined by Michelle Cox from Landscape Connection. How are you doing this morning?
I am awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, you mentioned it kind of over the break, but those temperatures, they look very fall-like, don't they?
Oh, I know. I can't wait till next week. Saturday is going to be brutal.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a warm one, but yeah, so excited for the fall season. But so what is Landscape Connection?
So we are a garden center on the south side of town. We are a gift shop, garden center, and all of the things that you want to do to beautify your yard, you can come to the Landscape Connection and we can hook you up.
Ooh, so again, sticking with fall, what kind of stuff are people doing to get into the fall spirit?
So fall is still a little ways away, but one of the things that we are doing is we put together these kits. And you can pre-order the kit, so all you have to do is put it together on your porch and you are fall ready.
Okay, so you talk about these kits. What all is exactly in them?
So you get a bale of straw. You're going to get 2 things of corn stalks. You're going to get 2 pumpkins, and those might vary in size, but you'll get 2 pumpkins. And then you're going to get a little 8-inch mum, and you'll get a big 12-inch mum.
Ah, so you're saying mum's the word on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with these, how are they unique to everybody?
So you can pick your own color. So usually mums come in like early season, mid-season, and late season bloomers. So we'll pick that mid-season bloomer. We won't give them to you all bloomed out because you want them to last for a little while. So they're gonna be like in the bud stage and then they'll open up. But you can pick the colors that you want. So there's purple, pink, yellow, red, rust, orange, gold, all of those beautiful fall colors. And when you call to place your order, you just tell the girls on the phone what color you want and they'll mark that down.
So how would you? So if you had to give a recommendation of like choosing the right combination for your house, how would you go about that? I know everybody's different. Everybody has different colors, and I think is the door color important? Is the house color important, or what's kind of your thought process?
You know, when I'm looking at mine, I always look at like what is the color of my door, what's the color of my house, the shingles, and the roof. Yeah. I also look at what's the color of my mulch. Because if I do red mulch, I don't necessarily want purple mums. I might want to have like a rust or a yellow to complement the red. Or if I have darker mulch, then maybe I could go with a purple. So I think I look at all of those things to decide how I want that to look, and I want that to come together.
Yeah, that does make sense. What about instead of having maybe mulch in front, what if you have like some grass, maybe some bushes, so a kind of a green, or what color didn't you recommend for the mums?
Well, green is neutral in landscaping, so you could go any color you want, and that one is where you go, what do I want to look like this year?
Yeah, that's fair. So how would you also kind of tie that into some other maybe fall decorations, like maybe, for example, Halloween decorations? Would you maybe try to recommend sticking with a theme? So it's like, hey, if maybe you want to dress your house up like a witch, maybe choose the purple mums.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's nice about this kit is it's a basic kit. So you can embellish it all day long with your own stuff, whether it's little scarecrows or little mini pumpkins, or you have other things that you've collected over the years and you want to add it to your kit. This is your basic kit. Whether you add to it or not, it's going to look great, but it gets you going. It gets you everything you need instead of running around to 5 or 6 different places to get it. Because not only can you pre-order the kit right now through the 17th, we will deliver it for free in Rockford, McChesney Park, Cherry Valley, and Loves Park on Saturday, September 7th. So that's the value that we're putting in there to do the pre-order.
And that makes sense. Are you putting them, like, actually setting them up at the house, or just dropping off and letting the person who purchased them kind of have fun with it?
Yeah, they're going to set it up how they'd like. We are just going to drop it off for them, and then they can set it up from there.
That makes sense. I have another when it comes to the pumpkins, are those all going to be orange, or do you guys paint them at all, or is there any fun things you do with those, or just here's an orange pumpkin and very fall-like?
Yep, they're going to get 2 pumpkins. They're going to be orange. We actually locally source our pumpkins. We buy them from a farmer that grows right in Belvedere. We also locally source all of the corn stalks. So we actually go out to the fields, we pick the pumpkins, we cut down the corn stalks, we bundle them up.
Wow.
So we're using local farmers to bring in our products at the store.
So let's see, you have everything's local, you're delivering local. That has to be expensive. Is there any sale? I mean, what are the pricing on this? Are you guys having any sales here coming up?
Well, so what's going on with the porch kit is those are $60 through the pre-order sale. Now, we also have our super summer sale going on right now at the store. That actually starts on Monday, and it runs through, let me make sure I give you the right date, Thursday, August 22nd. Everything in the store is 32% off. Everything. Ooh. Bulk mulch, bulk dirt, plants, gifts, everything in the store. 32% off everything. We do this every year to help clear the inventory out because we have to make room. Because guess what's coming behind fall? Christmas. And that's a big season for us too.
I could imagine. So where'd you come up with the 32% number?
I don't know, we like weird numbers.
Yeah, you could have done 33, make it a third percent of the price, or a third off. So if I want to get that bundle, because I love fall, love the crisp air, love the football coming back.
Oh yeah.
How could we go about ordering them? Where could I go? What number do I call?
So you can go into the store and order them in person, or you can call the store. The phone number is 815-633-5100. Easy number to remember, but you can call the store and just order it right over the phone.
Gotcha. And then do you have the address of where you guys are currently located?
Yep, we are at 4472 South Mulford. Now remember, the Mulford Bridge is still closed. So to get to the store, you either have to come down Perryville or Alpine to Linden Road.
Gotcha.
But they'll get you there.
Man, excited for fall. I'm excited to see all the decorations coming back. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm really looking forward to seeing what all everybody does with all the decorations. And I get that fall weather. So looking forward to it.
Oh, thank you, DJ. I so much appreciate that you guys had me on today.
Yeah. Well, coming up next, we have little gymnasts who are inspired by Team USA, how to navigate your child's back to school anxiety, and more. That's coming up right after the break.
Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. Select and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR.
Unpredictable weather on the horizon? Stay ahead of the storms with the WIFR First Alert weather app. Get personalized notifications, a detailed 10-day forecast, watch video updates from your most trusted weather team, and up-to-the-minute information with live radar. It's not just an app. It's your weather guardian to help you plan your day. Don't guess the weather. Anticipate it. Download the WIFR First Alert weather app for free now and take control of your day. Mike Garrigan. Accurate.. Honest. Anna Marie Schutt. Credible. genuine, urgent. Together, they bring a strong voice and a fresh perspective to the state line and lead a team that shares stories that matter to you. Mike Garrigan and Anna Marie Schutt. People you can count on. Only on WIFR. It's access to stories where you live. Now. Your live videos and newscasts. Now. Your portal to sending us pics and videos. Now. Your connection to sports in the state line. Now. Your way to keep up with us. Now. And your breaking news alerts. Now. No matter where you are, stay updated. Now. With the WIFR News app. Download it for free today.
And greeting once again from the Morning Blend Extra. With the Olympics in full swing, Olympians such as Simone Biles are inspiring a new generation of young athletes. CBS reporter Grayson Passmore talked more about how this affects a gym in Lexington.
Tuesday's class at the Little Gym of Lexington is a packed one. Director Carly Strine anticipates each class may get a few more students.
Kids learn so much by watching, and so watching the excitement from people in the crowds, watching teammates' excitement, it just gets them wanting to try things.
Along with the rest of the country, these young gymnasts saw the U.S. women's team win gold. And on top of that, they watched as Simone Biles became the most decorated American gymnast in history.
That was good.
Inspiring a new generation of young athletes.
It's being able to celebrate what seem like small successes are really big wins for these kiddos, whether it's for our older kids landing a cartwheel for the first time or being brave enough to go onto the high beam by themselves, or for our younger ones, their first steps.
And as the men's team took home bronze, their first medal since 2008, Caitlin Doza says it won't just be young girls they see on the mats.
There's this one little boy. We give out medals to all the kiddos for their show weeks, and he got his first medal. He's 2. He was so excited because he's been watching his brother get medals for soccer and all this stuff, and he gets his own, and to this day, he still wears it every single day. He hasn't taken it off.
There's an international spotlight on the sport this week, but here, the gym has always been a place where children can develop into themselves, where they fail.
Woo! Don't open your hips up. Try it again.
But don't give up.
We don't want kids to be their best, just to try their best.
In Lexington, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
Gotta say, those kids are doing a little bit better than I can. I can do a half cartwheel for you, but maybe not on this show. Well, going back to school can be an exciting time for kids, but for others, stress and anxiety play a major role. Let's talk about some tips for parents to prepare their child for the new school year to get the jitters out. Parents play a vital role in how their kids are feeling ahead of this new school year. An expert says that the kids who experience the most back-to-school anxiety are those who are making the bigger transition, such as from middle school to high school. Mental and emotional preparation is key for a child's success in the classroom, and parents shouldn't hesitate to reach out to the school for some additional help. Well, Pink famously said, raise a glass for International Beer Day. And of course, August 2nd is the day to celebrate those who craft brew and serve one of the world's favorite beverages. This day also unites the world through celebrating the beers of all nations on one day. To celebrate, maybe try a new beer you've never had before, order a flight, or go to a brewery tour. Well, coming up next, we'll talk to a place that you could celebrate National Beer Day at, as we'll chat with Blake Hall from Legend Sports Bar and Grill. That's coming up right after the break.
Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. Select and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR.
Unpredictable weather on the horizon? Stay ahead of the storms with the WIFR First Alert weather app. Get personalized notifications, a detailed 10-day forecast, watch video updates from your most trusted weather team, and up-to-the-minute information with live radar. It's not just an app. It's your weather guardian to help you plan your day. Don't guess the weather. Anticipate it. Download the WIFR First Alert weather app for free now and take control of your day. Mike Garrigan. Accurate, dependable, honest. Anna Marie Schutt. Credible, genuine, urgent. Together they bring a strong voice and a fresh perspective to the state line and lead a team that shares stories that matter to you. Mike Garrigan and Anna Marie Schutt. People you can count on. Only on WIFR. It's access to stories where you live. Now. Your live videos and newscasts. Now. Your portal to sending us pics and videos. Now. Your connection to sports in the state line. Now. Your way to keep up with us. Now. And your breaking news alerts. Now. No matter where you are, stay updated. Now. With the WIFR News app. Download it for free today.
Well, welcome back to the Morning Blend, everybody. Or Morning Blend Extra, I should say. We are now joined by Blake Hall from Legends Sports Bar and Grill. And we got a lot of stuff here to talk about, don't we?
We do, DJ. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, thank you for the food. I'm not going to lie. So first off, what is Legends Sports Bar and Grill?
We are a local sports bar and grill that has been in business since 1992. We have quite a variety of both cocktails, beers, and as you can see, food.
Yeah.
We specialize on the things that we are fresh to order.
So what kind of dish stuff did you bring here, food and drink wise, that you really want to emphasize here?
Well, we are always known for our wings. This is our Jamaican jerk. It does come with sauce on the side. It is a dry rub as well. We will be running specials for the wings on Sundays, especially with football coming up.
Oh yeah.
Got to have wings for football. And then our burgers. On Saturdays we have a double quarter-pound burger for $8.95. It comes with your choice of fries or chips. Friday is always a fish day everywhere you go. We specialize in bluegill, cod, walleye, and then we have a fat tire battered shrimp that you can get as a basket, or you can add 6 to your fish dinner.
Ooh. So then what drinks did you bring over? What kind of specials do you guys have on those?
Saturdays and Sundays we run $4 pints of Bloody Marys. So that's a great way to start out your breakfast with us on Saturdays and Sundays. We open at 9. We are also partnering with Rockin' Vodka, and we have a signature drink of which they are calling the Rockin' Legends. It's Rockin' Vodka, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice.
Ooh, man, that sounds good. So football season is right around the corner. I'm sure that always draws a pretty big crowd. Now you said you have a wing special on Sundays. Do you have any special on Saturdays?
Saturdays is our burger special, and then we will also be running a pizza. We do pizzas in-house as well. Those will be on Sundays to complement the wings.
Now, what's your personal favorite kind of pizza?
You've got to go for the Supreme. A little bit of everything gets all the taste buds in and makes you happy.
Okay, so we were talking a little bit beforehand when you first got here, and about the Harlem community, since you guys kind of are in the middle of it, what all do you guys do for the Harlem community?
We are very active in the Harlem community. It's our friends and family. We've been in business for quite a bit of time, and our community comes together to gather with us. So we like to be involved in activities with the school and being sponsors. Our next sponsor up is the ladies' high school cheer team. And so we look forward to the upcoming seasons that we're going to be making sure that we are a part of them and that they have the funds that they need to keep uniforms and be active in our community as well.
I love that, being able to just give back, to be able to provide some good-looking food, good drinks, good atmosphere. Do you guys have a lot I'm assuming since you're a sports bar, you guys have a lot of TVs.
Yes, sir. We have 13.
Do you have any specials, like would you have the Sunday ticket for people to come in and watch all the games that they want, or?
We are checking into that right now. It's been a little bit of a different, in the programming itself, we're finding we have to partner up with several, Comcast, DirecTV, and all of that. So we are getting prepared for that at the moment.
that makes sense, but at least you get the local channel, so which I know Bears fans are very excited to see Caleb Williams, and I'm excited to see how he plays as well.
Yes.
So last week we had Prairie State Gaming come on and talk about the rewards. Are you guys a part of them as well?
We have a fabulous partnership with Prairie State. They are a wonderful company to be involved with. We are one of over 430 locations that they have in the state of Illinois. We are definitely one of those locations for Prairie State where we are a player's kind of place to play. We have several winners, both in the machines and involved with the Red Carpet Rewards, which is a unique Illinois rewards program that you can download through your Google Play app. And when you come in, you hop on the app, you start collecting points, and then we've had one particular customer, one of our first, had won the $25,000 cash for a year. We had another one we sent on a cruise. We have some winners at our location.
Man, that sounds pretty lucky. So do you have to be playing the games to be earning points, or just like going in, eating all this food, maybe watching some football?
That's correct. All you have to do is come in, pull up the app, log in, grab a burger and a Coke or a beer, and you're on your way.
Oh, that does sound like a pretty good time. Do you know, is your Prairie State Gaming offering any specials on Sundays or maybe throughout the football season? Do you know?
As far as the football season, I'm not 100% as to what we are locked in for that program, but we do have points entries where there's certain days of the week you can earn 5 times the points when you come in.
I think it's 5-time Fridays?
That's true. I do believe Sundays we're going to be double the points, but I'm not for sure on the lock-in on that program.
Yeah, that's all good. So I have one more question. Out of all the food that you've brought, or even that you guys offer, what is your favorite?
I love the walleye.
Ooh,
the walleye and the shrimp. That is my go-to.
Oh, okay. So if you want to try the walleye, where are you guys located, or how can you get in touch?
We are located at 618 Superior Avenue, Machesney Park, Illinois. And we are just right on the corner of Harlem and 251, next door to Midland Saints Pink. You can check us out on Facebook, Legends Bar. And our phone number is, well, quite honestly, I don't know too many people that call us anymore because the phones are quite texting is the thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you just come on over and we'll be happy to be with you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on. I am excited to dig into all this food. I think those wings.
They're calling your name.
Yes, I just hear them. DJ. Thank you so much for coming on. Well, coming up next, don't get your whiskers in a twist. Many of our feline friends have been featured in media recently, probably so much that dog lovers may be saying, you gotta be kidding me right now. That's coming up after the break.
Every day, every hour, every minute, First Alert Weather gets you ready for everything with the State Line's most accurate forecast. Greet the sun or brace for a brisk morning. You'll know first. Need an umbrella? You're in the loop first. Severe weather? Stay one step ahead first. Making weekend plans? You'll get alerted to disruptive weather first. Be ready for everything, every day with the State Line's most accurate forecast from First Alert Weather.
Mornings on WIFR are about to get AA-mazing because we're putting the M back in AM, or in this case, AAM, as a familiar face joins the State Line's most popular morning newscast.
And I'm excited to work with Andy and Aaron.
You could call Maggie Polsine AA Ambitious, and sometimes AA Musing.
Or you could call it Making Your Mornings Complete.
WIFR News This Morning, your home for Andy, Aaron, and now Maggie Polsine. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
From Garfield to Puss in Boots to even some internet videos, cats have a perfect place in pop culture. CNN reporter David Daniel has a feline. You'll like today's cat-centric entertainment story.
You can't have a cat in here.
It's a service cat.
A Quiet Place Day One director Michael Sarnowski wasn't sure at first about making a cat such a big part of the film.
The first couple of weeks, you're like, what have I done? This is going to become the thing that, like, this will be the stake in the heart of this movie. That, like, how are we going to be able to, like, do all the stuff we need to do with this cat? And then you realize, you know, you have these incredible animal trainers who are so on top of what these cats are doing. The cats are wonderful. And so, you know, a couple weeks into the movie, you realize, oh, okay, this is how we have to deal with the cats. And they'll do this stuff and they don't want to do this stuff. So we'll adjust a couple little things here and there. And oh, they actually are able to do this thing that I didn't think they could do. Like, let's do that. And it's just, you're kind of just playing to their strengths. And by the end, they're just a part of the team and are doing an amazing job.
A Quiet Place Day 1 is in theaters and on digital platforms.
Your cats love you. But do they respect you? Probably not.
Maybe this will help. Cat Video Fest 2024 is headed to theaters beginning Friday. Billed as the world's #1 cat video festival, it compiles feline film clips from all over, and a portion of ticket sales goes to local cat-focused charities and animal welfare groups. Theater listings and more at catvideofest.com. Pausing to enjoy in Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
So to say, I think my favorite cat video has to be a Piano Cat. I know that's a bit of an old YouTube video, but that's still personally my favorite. Well, that wraps up us here from the Morning Blend Extra. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a fantastic weekend.